Hello everyone. Here is a sleepy woman grandmaster from home in pajamas. So sorry, I'm even not centered. I think my camera is simply put on some kind of bottle which is shaking. So good luck with it. So today we're talking in extremely convivial way about my last game in Paris 4 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, about how to beat a 22 player in 22 moves. So, welcome. Happens such stuff in chess. Sometimes games are really short. That was a game where I won d4, knight f6, c4, c5, d5. He did not come banco, which is b5, you know, expected, maybe this. He came d6, knight c3, g6, e4, bishop g7. And so we go in some kind of Benoni style. Aggressive variation with f4, castle, knight f3, 6, bishop e2. I go a bit far away because all this is a series, take, take. And here comes slight surprise, b5. Of course, I cannot capture it with this because black will take, and I cannot capture with this neither. Famous trick of Benoni, black take and give a fork on bishop with check. If I come back, take, take, take. And it's a ruined position. Never, never, ever give up your e4 pawn for b pawn in Benoni. So here's the sharpest is e5. And of course, now I expect, as anybody would, like take, take, knight g4, which is the main line, a very sharp situation. Look at these pawns and everything. This is crazy stuff going on in this game, right? Even for a sleepy me is like shocking to this position. So, but sadly, he mixed move order, I don't know what, comes knight g4, which is pretty dubious move. And suddenly it's not the same at all because I can play just h3, chase this knight, and just becomes a pawn. Where still everything is hanging kind of, but okay. I mean, black has huge problems. He plays this with idea also to come like knight f3, fork. I just castle just to finish development. Knight g3 comes. Some rookie when I went, even though actually sacrifice is possible, I was hesitating, but okay, I said, after all, why to let the rook in such a good position? I'm already pawn up. He took, I took, and actually not with the queen careful. Actually, okay, it also may work, but maybe some bishop a6, and if I consolidate this knight that way, I may have this little problem that d5 pawn is not protected anymore by queen d1. So I just took it with the rook. Bishop a6, a4. Actually, here too I almost took because that also looks great, but okay. Queen b6. And here apparently I played the best move on computer. If you want, you can stop and think what you play. But okay, I will let you guess maybe later on next move, which is more beautiful. e6, so yeah. Actually, why I'm showing you this game, even though I'm half sleeping here, is pretty late in Tbilisi, is that it was really funny moment, this aesthetically pleasing somehow, these pawns. Um, my opponent grabbed, the knight took, and here my move I liked a lot. Very honestly, I don't know if it's the first move or computer. It can be that it's only second move probably, but try to guess what did I play here. Okay, I can give you 10 seconds. One, two, three, four, five. No, no, you just stop the video not to guess the move. Come on, you won't guess probably this in 10 moves unless you are like GM or at least WGM or maybe international master at least. But um, especially plus, there's a lot of good moves possible in this position. So your move may be very good as well. But okay, I can count until 10 you to have a time to pause the video and retake it later. So the move I played here was so aesthetically pleasing that I did not care anymore much if it really works as well as I thought or not. Now, of course, I cared in reality if it works or not, but sadly, I did not care if it's like it's best of the best or not. I said, come on, that has to work. This move. Really, I was very happy with my position, as you can see. Knight is extremely suffering, cannot come out easily, and I'm opening my bishop also for some action. In a lot of lines now will be Some also maybe pushing possible, and some bishop g5 f6 ideas as well, and a lot of stuff happening, of course. And most importantly, here black cannot easily grab it, because I even don't know what's the best move here, but probably even something like this is gonna just be great. If check, I just either play this. If you take, like, all the pieces are gonna come on black, right? Or even just king h1. I mean, okay, anything, like, from the moment I will move this rook, like, queen is gonna come here, knight is gonna take. It's just quite pretty horrible, I think, as a position. So of course my opponent, pretty good 22 player, which is a actually ex almost 24 player, 22 75 player from Paris. Very nice person. He instantly, with his experience and level, guessed that GF is even not of considering. He told me he even did not lose the time on considering such take, so much it looked ugly. And so he took here. Um, and after this, okay, I took here because I wanted to weaken the king on maximum, right? To shake this king and to destroy his wall of protection as much as possible. But actually, there are some really funny lines if I take that way, because I've noticed that black cannot capture a pawn with rook back, because I go to queen, and I can show you one nice line, not to enter in all the lines, but how to stop this pawn, right? And black needs to take out the knight now, because, like, if knight somewhere, just promote, right? So knight here probably, but the knight take. And then anywhere promote, right? So knight we cannot, like, bring out. And there is a two ways of stopping pawn. One of them is like a try to put this, but okay, this of course won't help, because I can just promote, right? Probably, and win the queen. But actually, the best here is, and I saw this during the game, it's very funny. Why I really like this line is a check. We drop our queen instead of taking his queen, and then we promote the queen and checkmate. Nice line. And okay, black can still go that way, but there's a check and this kind of stuff. If knight goes, we pick it up, and we anyway promote, and we win the rook. Okay, rook f5 truly loses, but problem is probably if black plays something else, right? Can be knight c6, for instance, interesting maybe, or can be also taking with a pawn. But here apparently I can just check, and I should not take here because they take, but some knight g5s, and also very very good position, of course, winning like. But okay, I just prefer, this is more my style, just to weaken the king. And after this, he took here, which is a huge mistake, and very soon I will let you guess why this. And if black takes hg, here I was taking that way, even though pawn take is also possible, attack g6. It's pretty still a hard position on this. I was looking at this more kind of moves, attacking rook takes f6, followed by queen g6, and it looks pretty weak, all that. But even something like this also possible. Black should not capture this kind of pawns. It's very still, everything is hanging in this game, because after e7, check, and I may play this kind of move and try to checkmate black from here. So very nice transfers. And yeah, also in this position, one of the ideas I had was to, if not directly, one move later, try to transfer this rook maybe to hit on g6 even more. That was my dream. Still, probably that was the best line for black. If black doesn't take on d5, we can just grab. Of course, this taking will be too horrible, so they should, like, go here. And here, either knight h4 or knight g5, both are very good. It's just very, very hard position to defend, right? So he took. That's a mistake I took. And king went here. Try to guess what do you play here. Why is this so bad? This, I give you again like a 10 seconds to stop the video and think. And of course, if you're a title player, you're gonna figure it out very quickly. But actually, after one move, my opponent already resigned. So okay, let's come back to the video if you stopped it. You may think that maybe that's because I'm taking this rook and, like, winning a rook. Of course not. After taking this, only equal. But of course, the move is Queen H5. That I spotted a bit from far away when I went with this kind of lines. So this is a problem. Is that, yeah, I'm not taking on E8, but I come here, which makes a checkmate. So opponent already resigned here because, of course, if you grab the rook, I just grab. If h6, of course, I just take. If you take, I take, and anyway, checkmate. And there is nothing to be done, except maybe the only way to stop checkmate is to give a check. And when I take, just to go back to from 7th rank to try to protect. But actually, I don't know what computer thinks here, to be honest. I have not checked, but what I saw in the game and I was happy. Probably this move is elegant. Um, I think should work because no matter king takes or queen takes, I make one more fork, and I already won a piece, and I'm about to win exchange now. So I'm gonna be rook up literally with open king, and not only actually here, yeah, they even lose probably even something more. I don't know, but whatever. So the thing is that there is also in some lines even this may hang. Okay, depending. This is one way. Another way can be also just 96 or just come back or do whatever because we are already piece up. So that was the game. The last one was this. I hope you enjoyed it. That quick game from Paris. That was my before the last game, penultimate game. Actually, I still played one game after this, which I won as well. But that game was more fun. Let's say like shorter. Um, uh, Still with a pretty strong opponent, which simply made, let's say, slight imprecision in the opening, and already game started to collapse. So be careful, don't mix up the openings. It can be pretty fatal and quick. Um, I tell you maybe good night because it's late in Georgia. I'm half sleepy in very sorry for this very home kind of home style dressing problem, but hope it's okay. So maybe see you next time with also different content. So stay on the channel to discover what comes next. And also write your experiences about short games, your best memories if you had any. And also tell me if you had the situations that you cannot resist to the beauty of the move, like F5, which happened to me already several times in the live, that sometimes I see very, very beautiful move and I'm like, I have to play it. Hope you have a lot of such moves in the life and your chess career is beautiful. Wish you everybody the best. See you next time, as I said. Bye bye.